Hey there UK listeners, bit of an odd one today. I've had literally nuns of people ask me how to custom do titanium. This is my Spitz, my Spyderco Pits, and I do like this one, but the colour's a bit shit and it's mismatched because I did it before and wasn't really paying attention. So we're going to re-dye these, and I figured if I'm doing it anyway, why not make a video? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly disassemble this knife, and then we'll go from there. So now we have these two. What are we going to need to do this? Okay, so first off, we are going to need a solution to clean these, because any grease on these will ruin the effect. So I'm just going to use some isopropyl alcohol. Now, while we're cleaning them, obviously, if I'm just got my fingers out, I'm just going to grease them up. So we're also going to need some gloves. After that, what we'll be doing is we'll be stripping the old anodization off. So you'll want actually that's the other one. You want a Chinese takeaway tub or similar, any kind of, you know, I can't remember what that's called, but that kind of tub. And you need to get some of this. You have to get some form of acid, like hydrofluoric acid is the only one I know that works. You can get specific acid for doing this. It's very hard to get this in the UK. I had to order this from the US and hope that it didn't have any issues at customs or anything. This appears to be an incredibly controlled substance in the UK, and for good reason. It's quite nasty stuff, but we'll be pouring that one in there. Next, another container. This is, you know, just some of this. That's literally just water. That's once I've dipped them in there, just dip them in here just to get the acid off so that it doesn't keep eating away at the metal. And then after that, you're going to need this final one, which contains the electrolyte solution. So that solution is some of this, just deionized water, and you've got to mix it with baking soda. Now, I did make the mistake of buying bicarb. Wrong, you need baking soda. They're both Dr. Oetker, but you can get whatever, who cares, but you just need some baking soda. And you need to mix that and the deionized water together. So after you've got your electrolyte solution sorted, you're then going to need electricity to move all that stuff around and actually apply the oxide layer to this. So that shall come in the form of just some batteries, some 9-volt batteries stapled together, connected together. I'll probably start with 8 because I've used these before, so they're actually a lower voltage because they're slightly used, and then I'll just keep adding them on. And it's important to, you know, set your voltage and leave it at that rather than just ramp up, because otherwise you'll get an uneven finish. This rub and alcohol will all dry off of here, it's fine. But you really do need to give it a good clean. Now, obviously, I've scratched these up with the scratch pad a little bit, but that's no problems really whatsoever. Once you're happy that these two are clean, very carefully and with gloves on, drop them in here and you'll see them change colour. And grab some tweezers or something. Be nice and quick. Do not let it go for too long. And just really wash it around inside there. Once you've done that, drop it in there. You're going to want titanium for the electrodes, because otherwise if they're steel, they'll just rust. Fairly even, at least I think, and I'm happy with that. And there you go. I mean, it's far from the best. You know, I can see, like, I'm having to, like, rub my fingers over it to evenly coat, like, a thin layer of grease, I guess, over it to mute the colour, but oh, you can see this one's slightly darker than this one already. Oh, isn't it just, yeah. But they look fairly even up top and at the back. And even there. Yeah, it's just literally this front bit, but I'm not that bothered. So it's really, really not perfect, but I'm overall quite happy with the results of that. It's a lovely green. It's a lot nicer, in my opinion, than the Blurple, although there'll certainly be people who prefer that Blurple to this. But yeah, thank you very much.